Welcome to Similar Movies Database. Today we are sharing the list of the best movies like Griffin and Phoenix. The Fault in Our Stars. Hazel Grace Lancaster, a 16 years old cancer patient, meets and falls in love with Gus Waters, a seemingly affected teen from her cancer support group. Hazel feels that Gus really understands her. They both share the same acerbic wit and the love of books, especially Grace's Touchstone, an Imperial Affliction by Peter Van Houten. When Gus scores an invitation to meet her recruiter after, he and Grazel embark on the adventure of their brief lives. Now is good. Tessa makes a list of things she wants to do before she passes away from leukemia. Topping the list is her desire to lose her virginity.
Kid. 17-year-old Natalie thinks she's got it all figured out until she falls for a guy who has nothing to lose. The Bucket List. Billionaire Edward Cole and car mechanic Kater Chambers are complete strangers until fate lands him in the same hospital room. The men find they have two things in common: a need to come to terms with who they are and what they have done with their lives, and the desire to complete a list of things they want to see and do before they die. Against their doctor's advice, the men leave the hospital and set out on the adventure of a lifetime. A Walk to Remember. Set in North Carolina, A Walk to Remember follows the rite of passion of a jaded, aimless high school senior who falls in love with a guileless young woman he and her friends once scorned. The two develop a powerful and inspirational relationship in which they discover truths that take the most people a lifetime to learn. Sweet November. Nelson Moss and Sarah Deaver have nothing to common except an house spell and doing well. Intrigued by each other, but not quite ready to commit, they settle on a rather unconventional courtship, a 1-month trial, after which they'll go to separate ways. No expectations, no pressure, no strings attached. What neither of them counts on is falling to love. Autumn in New York. Autumn in New York follows the sexual exploits of Will Kinney, a New York restaurateur, infamous variation of 5-teen playboy, master of the non-commitment seduction, until he runs into unexpected debt, and when he meets Charlotte Fielding. Charlotte is half Will's age and twice his much, and 21 years old, free spirit yearning to get out and taste the excitement of adult life. It is a season-long encounter that will shatter Will's preconceptions about women, sex and responsibility. Knocking on Heaven's Door. Two young men, Martin and Rudy, both suffering from terminal cancer, get to know each other in a hospital room. They drown their destination in tequila and decide to take one last trip to the sea. Drunk and still in pajamas, they steal the first fancy car they find, a 60s Mercedes convertible. The car happens to belong to a bunch of gangsters, which immediately start to chase it, since it contains more than the pistol Martin finds in the glove box. Are there any we missed? Let us know in the comments.